cheating goblin player.
Very high pitch. I'm very excited, that's why. So we're in a lockdown break here in the UK, which means someone can come into my house. I had to beg Russell to come round. But I'm glad he has, because Russell has painted some dwarves for me, because I'm too lazy to paint dwarves. I have painted 8 dwarves out of this full model account dwarf army. I did the elementals, but you've done the rest, thank you very much.
That's right.
So what have you brought to us? So I'm playing dwarves for the first time. I've never played dwarves in my life.
Easy mode, undead.
Brilliant. So, great. I'm playing on hard mode, and Russell's playing on easy mode. Right, let's get on with it.
Death by dragons.
Alright, and we are off. So we're playing 2,000 points of Dwarves versus Undead, for which there is an incredibly suitable background. However, as you've come to expect by now, of course, we messed up the lists, so I'll talk about that in a minute. So, my Dwarves is entirely based on the models that I have. So I have a regiment and a horde of shield breakers. So those are the hitting on 3s, crush 1 guys, defense 4. A regiment of rangers, scouting shooty guys. 2 troops of sharpshooters, long range rifles. 2 troops of berserker brook riders. A horde of earth elementals. An iron belcher organ gun. A steel behemoth, who I've given the Gullock's Fury upgrade to make him very inspiring and has a longer range gun and stuff. A greater earth elemental, who are brilliant. A stone priest, who I have given Bane Chant to in addition to his native surge. And an army standard bearer with the Loot of Insatiable Darkness. Now this list is fine as it is. However, I'm an idiot, so I've been playing Forces of Nature with Earth Elementals where I have 2 regiments. And so when we came to play, I just deployed 2 regiments of Earth Elementals because my horde is 2 regiments put together. So in fact, 2 regiments of Earth Elementals, which makes my list too expensive. So I realised this about turn 2 and profusely apologised to Russ. And we agreed to emergency downgrade Gullock's Fury to a normal steel behemoth, which puts me at 1990 points. However, I now don't have enough unlocks to unlock all of my heroes, so basically the whole list is illegal. Okay, but you know, it's just a fun, friendly game, so it doesn't really matter. I don't have enough inspiring anymore because I've lost Gullock's Fury, but you know, these things happen. On to Russ's list. So Russ is bringing the undead. And he has 2 hordes of zombies and a regiment of zombies. He has a troop of ghouls, a regiment of Soul Weaver infantry, who aren't hitty enough, he's decided. He's given them Blessing of the Gods to give them elite. A troop and a regiment of Revenant cavalry. A regiment of Soul Weaver cavalry with Brew of Sharpness because they're not hitty enough, apparently. A horde of wights with Brew of Haste. 2 vampires and undead Pegasus, one of whom has the Blade of Slashing. And a necromancer with the Inspiring Talisman. It's a very good list. I really like it. Slight problem in that I think Russ made this list prior to the points changes to Revenant Cavalry. So actually it's 2005 points. Something like that anyway. It doesn't matter. We don't really care. You could just take Blade of Slashing off, but he did actually use it. So that's our lists. Okay, so let's get on to our battlefield. This is my new rig. So exciting. But this is the first time I've filmed 6x4 with it, so it is slightly skew with. Sorry about that. I will probably fix it maybe in the future. So this is obviously after deployment. We'll go back and look at deployment in a minute, but I just wanted to talk about the terrain real quick. So there are 2 height 6 forests. There's 2 height 3 hills. We've got a big old height 6 impassable piece of terrain, a little height flat field, and then a bunch of height 2 walls. Alright? So we are playing a plunder, which is when you have 5 tokens across the centre of the battlefield. You can see how skew-if the battlefield is because that is the centre line should be straight, isn't. I tried to fix it with camera correction, but in the end, couldn't be bothered. So here's the 3 tokens. So you put 5 across, you choose sides, and then you decide which ones are worth 2 points. So these are the 1 point tokens, and these rather fancy ones, courtesy of Mr. Rusty Shackleford, are 2 pointers. Right, let's get on to that deployment. Okay, so Russell deploys zombies over on the left-hand side of the board. He eventually puts down a horde and a regiment before anything else. Now I have to combat that. That's a lot of nerve to chew through, though it's not very scary. So I end up with some rangers, and I do put a regiment, one of my illegal regiments of Earth Elementals down to support it, just to grab those 2 tokens, because really my plan is to get 1 of the 2-point tokens and then 2 of the 1-point tokens, right? So I think I can kill those zombies with that. Then I've got my sharpshooters in the middle who are supporting just kind of a field of fire, while Russell's put down all of his hitty stuff on the right hand side. So his cavalry in the centre, his Soul River infantry on the right hand side, okay, and the vampires spread around to kind of fly over. So I've got my wall of defence 6 as much as possible. I've got an organ gun to hop up onto the hill after the first turn, and last of all, my horde of shield breakers goes down the right hand side. Okay, so the first thing I do is I scout, and then I win turn 1. And so I just kind of trundle forwards. Because there's a deceptive amount of range stuff in my list. The plan here is that my rangers on the left are going to pepper at these zombies. We're going to take aim at the rev cab in the middle with the sharpshooters. So I do an unprecedented 7 damage on the zombies, the zombie horde on the left, which is very good for the rangers. I think a couple of points of damage on the rev cab. And then I surge forward my Greater Earth Elemental because he's kind of the toughest surgeable force I've got, and I think I surge him 6 inches or 7 inches. So that was much further than expected, and what that did was put my Earth Elemental within range of his Revenant Cavalry. And so, on the principle of, yeah, why not, he charged him in over a wall, but it stops my Earth Elemental from doing anything useful pretty much. Everything else in the army just kind of shuffled forwards, cavalry in the middle turning to provide a bit of a threat to my flanks. Everything else is coming forwards. That's it. And we're just doing this combat, these elementals.
So whether it was way disordered or not, I'm not too sure, but when you got
Hit on 5s, isn't it?
I don't know, mate.
You've hit most of them anyway.
Yeah, exactly so.
Take your 4s out.
I think that's a bit.
And defense 6, so thunderous nothing.
Thunderous 1?
Disorder, yeah.
You only lose 1 now, don't you?
Oh yes, correct. Thunderous 2.
We know the rules.
Oh, yeah, we do.
So 1 wound.
1 wound on the old Earth Elemental. Yeah, that's it then. Alright, Dwarf Turn 2. So I move the Earth Elementals up on the left because I think they can hold off those zombies for practically forever while the Rangers just shoot at them. And then I form a kind of an arching wall on the left-hand side to protect against the cavalry that's coming in. And then, just for the hell of it, I triple charge with the Elemental, the Behemoth, and the Siege Breakers into this little Rev Cav, because that puts me into a nice position where I've got plenty of options, lots of defense, and not much for him to kill. Theoretically, that's the idea anyway. Alright, so let's do the Rangers onto your zombie horde first.
Yep.
So that's these Rangers onto the zombie horde.
7 wounds on them already.
Yeah, that was a bit good, wasn't it? 4s and 2s, we are professional. Okay.
And then anything but
2, 4, 6 wounds onto your 7.
6 wounds, did you say?
6 wounds to add to your 7. So these shield breakers, which are actually underneath the camera, not shield breakers, what are they called? Sharpshooters, are going to shoot into this Rev Cav unit. Liking the trays. Thanks for bringing them, Russell.
That's all right.
4s, 6 hits, and 3s.
What's this on?
These guys.
Oh, okay.
3 wounds to add to your 2, makes them 5.
I can count that. That's all right.
And over here we've got an organ gun on a hill, so I can actually hit your whites. So I'm going to shoot the whites.
So you're on a hill, so you'll be height. So you probably do it.
Like 5 over.
Cover.
Yep, no cover. So 4s. Is it 4s or 5s?
5s, come on.
5s. 5s and 3s.
This isn't 40k.
There we go.
Twin links, so they get to reroll their misses.
3s. Oh, 2. 2 wounds on your
I'll
whites.
take that.
So nerve on the zombie horde, which is all the way over there.
4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Just roll high. I'm not worried about it.
As of 6.
That's
That's fine, yeah. And then the Rev Cav.
High again.
10. No, they're away. And then the other ones, your whites are alright, aren't they?
They'll be all white on the night.
Whites on the night. This combat, which is
Double 1. Calling.
lot. Okay, we've got a Greater Earth Elemental who's got 12 attacks, mate.
12 attacks in on 4s
12 attacks on 4s, crush 3. So here we go.
though.
Roll another 4, there you go. And then 2s. So 2, 4, 5 to start with. And then the Behemoth. So D6 plus 12.
Oh, okay.
So 15. On 4s, Crush 3. Look at all of them! That's ridiculous. And then 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That was 15. And then the Horde of Shield Breakers is 25 attacks on 3s and 4s. On 3s.
3s.
Problem is, I'm just taking out your chaff with like overwhelming force. Here we go. And then 4s. 2, 4, 6, 7 wounds. And here we go.
I'll just put a 1 down. That's nothing. With a reroll.
Ba-boom!
He was looking that way.
Yeah, ish. We've got Soul Weaver Cav, which Soul Weaver Infantry, which is going to kill a lot of things, but might not kill this. We'll see. I'm going to back up the Dwarfs. 3, so they're going to hit the Brocks. I'm going to run Golok forward. 3. So he's going to hit your Vampire. And I'll just leave him there. He's quite happy where he is, thanks very much. Right. So I have made a mistake here, which is that I really didn't need to send the Horde in as well. And what I've ended up doing is putting them in range of both the Wights and the Soul Weavers. So I don't think I'm going to be able to survive that. I've picked up 2 tokens. I've got both of my Shield Breakers have got the 2-point tokens, which is good. However, I think I'm going to lose one of those pretty quickly. The Vampires also both jump over, putting him in a quite advantageous position for next turn. The Revenant Cavalry hold up my Earth Elementals, and then the Zombies going on the left. So all I'm trying to do here is hold on to 1 2-point token on the right, and then get all those tokens on the left. That's my plan. Still doing the plan. In this combat here, which is Zombies on Earth Elementals on 6s. That many hits? Oh dear. None. 0 wounds, perfect. Yeah, so I didn't see this, but I was very generous in telling you about it.
3s, but they went through the woods. It'd be 4s.
Yep.
But re-rolling 1, so I'll pick up the 5 first. So that was 1 there. Cushion strength 2. Your defence is 4.
Correct.
12.
12 wounds. I am a 21-23.
8 attacks on 3s. It's going to be anything but, I'd have thought.
Yeah.
It'll be crushed, don't it? Crushed 1, are they? They're undead.
I think this unit is definitely gone.
12.
So 24. They're on 24 wounds. It's a double 1. It's twice.
We'll do element games.
It's 10. And they're dead. Bum. Well, I'm glad I painted all those dwarfs. Which unit do you want to have the token?
I think the Wights, I might have a bit more survivability.
They can't fly then.
Good point. So someone's going to get charged by the dudes. Let's send them forward.
2?
2 inches. What do you reckon?
That's a flank, but I can't charge you in the flank.
That is perfect then. Oh, these guys, yeah. 16 attacks for them, isn't it? So take all the dice, take 4 out. Hitting on 5s because someone put a wall there. They just play something there.
Oh, look at that.
Not too bad.
4 wounds?
3.
3 wounds.
3 wounds.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. I think you're right anyway, weren't you?
Alright, so on the left hand side, I send my rangers into the zombie regiment, and I stick there with the Earth Elementals in the Horde because I think that's enough to take all of those out and get those 2 tokens. And then on the right hand side, I send the Behemoth into the zombie horde at the back because there's not a lot to threaten them right now. And then Russell, amusingly, given he's playing Undead, forgot about Surge. So the Earth Elemental is going to surge into the flank of the Wights. Obviously the Brocks aren't going to last very long, but hopefully that gives me the chance to kind of hold them up over there because my Shield Breakers in the middle are coming into the flank of the Rev Cav. And I've given him a choice of what to charge with his vampire, so I've tried to tempt him into charging the Brocks at the back and the Stone Priest, who I think might be able to survive a single vampire. I've also got my organ gun there, so please charge those and ignore all the stuff carrying, actual tokens. Right, we have sharpshooters here. Going to shoot the cavalry over there. 4s and 3s. 3 hits. 1 wound. One wound.
We'll take that.
Amazing skill. My last hurrah before it gets vampired, my organ gun will shoot the whites. So 12 on 5s. And then 3s. 2 wounds.
5 each one, so.
Oh, no, 1 wound.
for
Some
it,
3
for
wounds.
it.
Yeah, ish. Surge from the dude. Only 1. So flank from the old Earth Elemental. Let's do Brox onto your Soul Weavers. We're slightly outmatched. I got 13 attacks on 4s and 4s with Vicious.
No longer defense 6.
So that many. 6. And then 4s with Vicious is 4 wounds.
They're in a leg, are they?
So they're fine. 6 and 4 is 10. And then let's do the Earth Elemental in the flank. Can't really see where that is, but it's over there. In flank of your white, so he's got 12 attacks, because he's a badass. 24 then. 24 attacks on 4s.
Not too bad.
It's alright. Crush 3, so 2s. With Vicious?
Really?
No, got Brutal.
It's not.
10, 11. So it puts them up to 14. So effective 15 with Brutal. That's a dead. Don't look very inspired to me.
I don't know.
Oh, that's easier than 6.
Maybe.
Whatever, on. By 1. You can send your little ghouls into my flank.
That's what they're there for.
So we've got Earth Elementals in the front and dudes in the flank. Earth Elementals in the front.
Be 9 attacks.
9 attacks, yeah. 4s. And then crush 1. Yeah. 4s again, so 1 wound.
These?
Yeah.
Was it? So, wait,
They're terrible. And then Shield Breakers in the flank is going to be 24. 3s and then 4s. Fours. 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 puts more 14. What are they?
Probably not far off that. 16, 17.
Okay. Inspired? Yep.
Maybe just about.
Yep. They catch the taking of the unit. Let's back up the Shield Breakers. 2. It's the dog going. And then we'll just turn the Earth Elementals. I don't want to get vampired. I'm going to vampire. I'm going to just so you can rear me with one of them in front with the other ones. Earth Elementals.
4s and 2s.
3 wounds. 5.
A lot. 16.
16 with Brutal. Is dead. Oh, I can't back up. I've got the bloody thing behind me. I'll turn around. Like that. Rangers on zombies. Right, Rangers. On 4s. And 2s. Because they're off the hill.
Right, the zombies are 2s.
2,
Anyway.
4, 6, 7.
Roll low or high and we'll worry about it.
7 and 9.
Dash 15.
We'll turn like that and take up this little section. Oh, I like playing dwarves. Dwarves are good. D6. 2 plus 12 is 14. 4s. And then 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I can't kill that.
Not yet.
Right, your turn 3, buddy.
Okay, so Undead Turn 3. Russell's main decision is what does he do with his vampires? I've deliberately given him lots of targets. So in the end he chooses to take one into the flank of the Brock unit and one into the Stone Priest. So at least one of those is alright. Yeah, both alright to be honest. Neither of them are a token carrying unit, so it's okay. And then the Soul Weaver Cavalry go into the Earth Elementals to obliterate them. They've already got 4 wounds. And the zombies counter charge. Yeah, and then his ghouls go into the Earth Elemental, which I think should be fine. Yeah. Oh, and the Soul Weavers, of course, counter charge on the right hand side there. How could I forget?
Alright. 5s now.
Yeah. 20 on 5s. Is that what you got? 20 attacks?
25.
25. Right,
And 6s.
none. Wah, wah, wah. Ghouls.
12 attacks, 24 attacks, hitting on 5s.
5s.
And 6s. 1.
1 wound. He's up to 2.
Still can't do anything.
So with Soul Reavers onto Brox, this isn't going to be pretty.
With Elite.
Elite? You gave them Elite?
Yeah, I gave him Elite.
Good God.
Because I'm in regiments. Cheap. Right, 1s.
Oh gee, do you think they're going to get them?
I hope so. 3s, isn't it?
Defense 4, so... Is that 2s? You crush 2 on you?
Oh, there's a lot of butts. 10, 12, 14, 16.
We are a dash 15, so double 1
Stay
once.
with element games. So, Life Leech 2.
A brand new rocks.
One that
The
might.
vampire onto the Stone Priest.
5, 6, 7. Hit on 3s. Ah! With Sword of Strikiness.
Blade smashing.
That's the one. That's not too bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 wounds. 5.
5.
He's an 11, 13.
Oh,
alright. He's alright.
Denied.
So now this vampire is nicely locked up.
2s.
Sorry, the cavalry. 2s.
And 4s. No, this is it.
I've already got 4 wounds, so it's not looking good.
6, 7.
7 wounds.
That's not
17,
great.
10, 11. 11 wounds, dash 15. What's that? Oh, that's dead.
11, mate.
And they are out of Inspire.
So get their wound back. And then they should be dead. So we can face this way.
Oh, please, please, please survive. Please survive.
I should have done that one first.
Yes, you
Yeah.
should. Yes, you should.
What a catastrophic error. 3s. And 2s.
Them ones. Okay, how many's that?
9.
9, and they are a dash 15.
Staying with element games.
So 6 once. That's... Why are you rolling 1 dice?
It adds tension, doesn't
Right,
it?
right, okay, they're dead.
If I'd have rolled a 1, it'd have been like...
Yeah. Alright. Vampires
So-
everywhere.
He may as well have a word with someone over here, I think.
Okay, so I'm holding on to this plan by the tips of my fingers. So the shield breakers in the centre have the token, the 2-point token, which they drop and go into the Soul Reaver cavalry. The behemoth then disengages and turns in order to pick up that token and face both vampires to the front. So he's got a lot of nerve and he's undamaged. I'm not worried by zombies who would have to be hindered again in charging into me. I'm hoping that I can tempt his vampires into attacking the Greater Earth Elemental, because it's a flank, and then we can kind of either sneak off or something. I'm not really sure. But then all my shooting stuff is on the left hand side. That's all kind of moving around and moving up, so I've got some firepower left for the last 2 turns. Let's see how it goes.
Right, organ gun on vampire. 12 attacks. It's only on 5s. Freeze.
Defense 5, yeah?
2, 4, 5 wounds. Nice. And then Flame Belcher. 10 attacks. 4s and
Got piercing?
4s.
Or
Piercing 1. Yeah. 4s. Another 4 wounds. This one 9.
14, 16, 9, 10, 12, 14.
I rolled 3, so he's fine. 12. God damn it. God damn it. Alright, let's do the shield breakers.
Did you touch my model? It just...
What are you going to do
it's
about
bad
it?
luck.
What are you going to do about it? You could probably beat me up, actually. Russell's quite beefy. What are we doing? Shield breakers, 12 attacks.
Hindered.
4s. Right. 4s.
4s again.
One wound. 1 wound. Right.
It would have just been like...
Double 6 would have been good.
Yeah, that'd have been hilarious.
Right, here we go. We've got Earth Elemental into some Soul Reavers. 4s. Oof.
And probably anything.
It's 2s, yeah. 5 wounds.
5.
First one 7.
With brutal.
Oh yeah. Effective 8.
8 and 8 is
16. Wavered.
I can do those maths.
15, 17, aren't they?
Just checking. Yep.
They wabbed. I wabbed them.
Now, I've thinned out Russell's zombie quite a lot, but unfortunately all his vampires are still alive. So the zombies flank the Steel Behemoth, which is fine. But then, okay, so he recharges the Greater Earth Elemental with ghouls, don't really care. And then he double flank charges it with 2 vampires. Less good. So that's not great. Countercharge from the Soul Reavers will almost certainly kill the Shield Breakers. And then that Behemoth is looking very lonely. I'm not really sure where to go from here, but let's find out.
Soul Reaver Cavalry. Well, let's see. Not elite, are they?
No, look at all those 1s. And 3s. 9.
10. I'll optimistically put the dice out. They are a 14, 16. 6 once.
I was nervous then, get rid of the wound. So I need to hit you fresh, don't I? So if I just go I can go sideways half movement. Was it D?
D3 sideways, yeah.
3. Do I have to go the full amount?
Mm-hmm. Right, we're doing a 50 attack zombie horde on the flank of Behemoth. On 6s. So 50, you'll do some wounds, maybe, possibly. 6s. Yep.
Great.
1, 2, 3.
Give me one more.
Nah. 3 wounds. You can waver him. Nah. Right, and now this very unfair.
7, 14, 28. Right, so this is going to be reroll on this. +2, so 4s. 6.
6 wounds, puts him up to 8.
His mate. He's going to make up for it on the wounds though. No, he isn't. 3.
3 more, puts him up to 11.
On 4s. That's it, so even just 2 or 3 6s now he's going to...
1, 2. Dash 19. I think that's it, isn't it? He's not. Oh, he's inspired as a stone priest. And again, please, and again. And again. Hey!
Well, the one's fresh.
He lives to fight another day. He's certainly sport for choice in terms of targets there.
Okay, so things are looking a bit desperate. The Earth Elemental goes into the Soul Reavers game because I really need to finish them off. All the range stuff kind of moves up, and then I do an absolute dick move. Apologies. And I'm not proud of it, and I said to Russell, I'm sorry. But I moved my Stone Priest over in front of the Behemoth that's backed up a little bit, to the point where, so he's yielding as an individual, but the Soul Reaver Cavalry can't complete their charge. He's just in the wrong place. It's playing with the rules a little bit, but it does stop his Soul Reaver Cavalry charging directly into the Behemoth. They have to charge the Stone Priest first, and then they have to overrun 4 inches to get into me. So, there you go.
Right, shooting time. So we've got 2 sharpshooters, 1 ranger, Soul Reavers in cavalry. Sharpshooters who have done not very sharp shooting, frankly, this game so far. 10 on 4s.
This looks a little bit better.
Well, they are literally right in front of them, so it makes sense, right? 3s.
3.
3 wounds. Rangers is 12 on 4s. No piercing, I think.
Is that enough for
Yeah. That's a good. But now 5s. 5 more.
Oh dear.
That's 1 8.
You don't like that.
The organ gun will shoot the vampire that's wounded. So organ gun, shoot vampire with 9 wounds, or 7 wounds he's got now, on 5s. 3, piercing 2, so 3s. 1 wound.
It's enough though.
Puts him on 8. Alright, let's do his nerve. So vampire. 10.
10 plus 8 is a lot.
And 7 plus 8 is 15.
Yeah, we'll take that.
Waver on the vampire.
He's not dead.
And then
The big one?
nerve on the Soul Reavers.
15, 17. And they're on 8.
So 9 to kill. That's a 6. Ah! Alright, and then melee. I've only got 1 melee.
Kill some Soul Reaver.
Kill some Soul Reaver. We'll see. 12 on 4s and 2s.
No, not too good.
4. Puts them on 11.
And they are...
Effective 12 with brutal. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Wavered again.
Mate, do you know what? I'll take that.
Jesus.
I will take that.
Wavered again. Urgh.
Okay, so quick token check-in. Because I forgot to do that before, but I've got 1 point token on my Rangers and on the Earth Elemental Regiment in the middle, and I've got a 2-pointer on the Steel Behemoth. Russell has a 2-pointer on his Nearly Dead Soul Reavers and a 1-pointer on his Soul Reaver Cavalry. So, the Behemoth needs to survive for me to win. So he takes the zombies into the flank, and the Soul Reaver Cavalry go into the Stone Priest, and I'm just praying he rolls a 3 on the overrun, because the Great Earth Elemental has really lasted. He's done well, but he's definitely going to, he's got 2 vampires in the flank still.
What are we doing first? We're doing this poor little Stone Priest.
Right, so 25 now. We'll do the zombies because I've got the dice in my hands.
Oh, zombies. Okay, right, fine.
So 6s because they're in the trees. It's going to be easier to just get
3, 1 wound. Puts them up to 4. 6s again. 1 more. 2 more. 3 more. 4 more! He's up to 8 wounds.
9.
9 and 8 is 17 wavered.
And then we'll hopefully kill this guy.
So these are vampires into my stupid exploiting the rules Stone Priest.
5.
He's got 5 wounds. You're doing on 2s and then...
2s. 2s
He
again.
spent 5 actually.
Oh, 5, so... What'd you say? 3s? 8, 9, 10.
So 15, so you definitely double 1 twice. Alright.
And he's...
Yeah, so you got the 4 you needed, I think.
We've already checked it.
We double checked it, just go
Pre-camera.
double check. Yeah.
Don't be calling those. Actually, it's 4.1.
So we're in on the Behemoth. So the Behemoth now already wavered, already on 8 wounds, and he's got Sharpness Soul Reavers in the face.
22s. And 4s. 3, 4.
4 more. So 12, so 17, 19. Yeah. Okay. Who do you want to put the token on?
Probably the zombies.
Behemoth's down.
Yeah, I think they're more likely to survive. They'll go back to 1, and then that'll let them turn around and get shot.
Oh yeah, he's going to get killed. Go on and kill him.
So
14, he's flanking it.
4s. 3.
12.
2. 2 more though.
So he's on 18 now, so it's double 1. Oh! It had to happen.
Games.
The immortal Earth Elemental continues. Steady.
Just do that. I did that on purpose. That's 10 times we rolled that. Just to make a game of it.
Yeah, just to make it look good.
Well, that's a bit of fun, isn't it, eh? But realistically, I can't win because all the tokens are on the right and all my stuff's on the left. Can shoot, but he's got enough things to pick it up. So anyway, let's watch me not win.
So let's do some sharpshooters onto some zombies.
I still think giving it to the zombies is the best. It's got the most nerve.
Yeah, definitely. And 2s. 4 wounds.
Puts them to 12.
Organ gun over the top. 12 on 5s. 3 more. 7 to kill.
Yeah.
7 to kill once.
Just once.
It's a 10. Zombies down.
So they can drop it anywhere on their base?
Drop token anywhere on your base, yeah.
So they obviously go there.
Right. And we have the Immortal Earth Elemental.
Oh, okay.
Here we go, 12 on your Soul Reavers. Just bloody die.
That's you.
2s. 4 more. Puts them on to 15.
Once.
There's a nice vampire there. Soul Reavers die. I will indeed take your token for the brief moment I can. There we go.
Okay, so very, very simple. He simply backs the Soul Reavers up so that they can pick up the token, and then everything jumps on the Earth Elemental.
Just need to do 1 wound, yeah? 5, 6, 7. This is the one that's got really well 1 miss.
Didn't miss.
He loves it.
Pause.
Yeah.
There you go. Right, double 6 in.
And we're gonna see if they can redeem themselves.
That's it. Done. Token gone. Roll for turn 7. Go on, roll for turn 7. See if I can.
Do I have to? I'll just pick it up, do I?
Yeah.
We'll call it there.
No, we will not call it there.
No, they wouldn't have been.
Ah, no, turn 7.
Smashed you.
Smash me.
There we go, soundly beaten. Great game. Really enjoyed it. It would have been nicer with legal lists, but there you go, it just happens. I think against Undead is always a tough matchup. Let me know what you thought in the old comments down below, all that kind of stuff. We'll see you next time on Death by Dragons.